Oh yeah, I just wanted to link it on Twitter real quick. Starting Pokemon Crystal Nuzzle. I don't know what to expect from this first stream. This will either be the easiest stream or the hardest one. Because that's usually how it goes. Either it starts off real easy because it's a Pokemon game, or it starts off hard because you don't have any good Pokemon yet. But, oh, I gotta link it in my Discord too. I have that for a reason. We are starting a little late. Usually when it comes to these Pokemon streams, I like starting earlier in the day, but it's not a big deal. The death counter looks a little off. It's bothering me. I'm just gonna put it there for now. It's not ideal, but hopefully we won't need the death counter. Pretty sure we're good to start. Oh yeah, so one thing is I did stretch the game a lot, and it might not look good, but I'll wait and see how that turns out. I can make it look normal again if I wanted to. I can also do this. How does that look? Yeah, that looks awful. Okay, I won't do that. Are you a boy or a girl? I never played as the girl in this game, so we'll do that. If only I could play on a virtual console. Then I could transfer the Pokemon up. What time is it? I don't remember how the battery works in these games. Will it stay nighttime forever if I put in a night thing? I don't know if I want that. I'll make it day 2 o'clock. How about that? What? Day 2 o'clock? How many minutes? It's been... I realize it's been 13 minutes, but we'll make it 19 minutes. Because it doesn't matter. I don't know if they give you a, what do you call it? A trainer ID in this game. If they do, then I will use that to choose my starter, but I don't know if they do that in this game. I guess that's one rule I didn't note in the rules down there. What did you say your name was? Oh, we gotta come up with a name now, shit. Lana, what? Chris, Amanda. We can do lowercase, but I don't know if we want to. In Fire Red, we did. What do we do? Wait, I. I don't know if I want to do that again. Where's the comma? There we go. It's kind of weird they didn't give you the option to put a comma in there. Oh, are you ready? I am more amused by that than I should be. I usually don't do that in, like, any kind of RPG, but for these streams I do it sometimes. Alright, we'll check and see if we have a trainer ID. We do, and that correlates to Chikorita, oh boy. So, the rule I'm using is that, you check your trainer ID, and the number at the end of it correlates to which starter you have to choose. Intuitively, if it's 1 through 3, you choose Chikorita, 4 through 6, Cyndaquil, 7 through 9, Totodile. Oh boy, we're gonna use fucking Chikorita. It's not that bad, but yeah. There's no save file, is it okay to overwrite? Okay, I wanted to make sure this was one of the Pokemon games where you can do that. Oh, I saved the game. Options. Battle scene, we'll leave it on for now. We're gonna do set. Does it matter if we do mono or stereo? That's a good question actually. How does the stream sound? I haven't checked yet. We'll leave it on for now. Is the stream louder than usual, or is that just me? Does it matter if we do mono or stereo? The question actually, how does the stream sound? I haven't checked it. Okay. I think the game sound is a little high. I'll try putting that down, and I'll wait a minute. I guess I'll leave it in stereo. Menu count. I don't even know what that means. These frames all look the same. Let's do that one. Give that a minute so I can check the audio on your stream. The same. Let's do. Is it just me or is the game way too loud? What the fuck? Just put it down even more, I guess. I'll give that another minute so I can, before I check again. I gotta remember to look in here. Withdraw. There's nothing in here. Get the fuck out of here. I've never been so disappointed. Check the audio one more time. Withdraw. Is it me or does this game sound like shit? Worse than I remember. Maybe it's because I'm listening to it with headphones. It could also be because we set it to stereo. I guess we could try changing that again. Let's see. But yeah. Put the game sound even more down, I guess. I'll put it all the way down to 30%. If you're just joining, you may need to be a little patient just because I'm trying to figure out the game's audio. It seems way louder than it should be on my end. 30%. If you're just joining, why does it? I don't think I'm. All right. What I'll do is I'll just go into the Elgato and change it that way. I shouldn't have to do that, but I will. It's gonna reset real quick. While we're doing this, I can mention we are gonna name. We're gonna name Pokemon after people in chat. If you don't want to be named after something, then, or if you don't want something to be named after you, then you can say so. Like if you don't want to be a Rattata, then you may want to speak up, because we're gonna get lots of Rattatas, let me tell you, with no Dupes Claws. This is what I was talking about earlier. I stretched the game out a lot, and it looks okay, but I can put it back to normal if you want to. Okay. I'll give that one more second. I'll check the audio. I don't know, this is the first time I've ever streamed like a Game Boy Color game, so maybe that's why the audio sounds off to me. Okay. I'll give that one more second. I'll check the audio. I don't know, it sounds okay now, but it was glitching for a second there. Alright, I'll let it be for now. Let's leave. I have really mixed feelings on Gen 2 of Pokemon because the level curve in these games is really atrocious. For a significant portion of the game, you're just sweeping Pokemon that are 10 levels lower than you, 15 levels lower than you, and it's just agony. It's awful. Friday. Not to mention the post-game, which is also just sweeping things that are 20 levels below you. They did fix that in the remake. They made it so that you fight level 60 Metapods instead of level 30 Metapods. You have a sister? Since when? I'm visiting. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, that's not canon. My daughter is adamant about... Wait, her daughter? What? She really loves Pokemon. Alright, cool. The sink is spotless. Mom likes it clean. Is there any volcano baked meat in here? Alright, I won't meander too much. Trust me. I don't like it when people are like, oh, I'm gonna stream a Nuzlocke, but then they just meander around being a jackass for 20 minutes. I don't think we need to do anything in there. Usually I will, like, go around the town and talk to everybody, but I don't know if that'll be necessary right now. Oh yeah, we gotta come up with a name for our rival. Oh, there you are. I needed to ask you a favor. Relieve me of this Chikorita so I never have to look at it again. I should put that in the rules. Use Chikorita. That's how low people, that's how bad people think Chikorita is. They'd probably read that and know immediately what I'm talking about. But, I usually use Chikorita, actually, and usually it works fine, but I do understand what they mean. You don't get Stab Flame Wheel or Stab Water Gun. I think you get Razor Leaf, and then that's it. Or maybe Vine Whip, I don't remember. That's not Chikorita. Your Pokemon are out of order. Should we soft reset for a shiny? The answer is no, we shouldn't do that. Think it over carefully. Is Chikorita in here? Oh. We gotta come up with a name on the spot, don't we? Oh shit. Do you have a nickname of Chikorita? Why is it Oddish? Oh, we got a female one. That's insane. If you don't know, the gender ratios for starters are like 87 to 12, male to female. Nobody's here, so I'm gonna call it Celery in all caps. I think it's a fitting name for Chikorita. It's serviceable, but it's not good by any means. If all the starters are vegetables, then like Totodile and Cyndaquil are the ones that people like at least a little bit. We could check out our Chikorita once we're done talking to this guy. Oh, I received a potion. Celery. Why is it holding an item? That's weird. Item take. Took a berry. Okay, cool. Nothing much to see here. Look at that stat line. I mean, it's a starter, so I don't know what I expected, but having 10 in each attack stat, it's not encouraging. Alright, well, I think we can just leave now. Is this our mom? I forget. No. So, we gotta decide if we're gonna do the rule where the Nuzlocke doesn't really start until you get the Pokeballs. And I think I'm gonna allow myself to do that because I've turned Dupe's Claws off for this playthrough, so even though we'll get an extra encounter, obviously, it'll probably just be a Pidgey or a Rattata or something, so it's not like we're getting a huge advantage. So I'll use that to justify pushing the rules off a minute. With that being the case, I guess I'll still kill these Pokemon so I can get experience. I don't want to lose to the rival. If you're here, let me know if the game looks okay. I can make it smaller if we need to. If we need to do that. It'll just have like this weird letterbox to look. It'll look weird, but it might look better if it's smaller. Sentret. You know what? I kinda hope we get a Sentret as our first encounter here. Once we get Pokeballs. I've never used Furret before. There's a very good reason for that, however. That was a crit? Oh no. I like Sentret's sprite too. It looks like it's trying to blast off into space with its arms up. There should be a berry bush over here somewhere. Okay, that didn't look right. So yeah, we may have some technical difficulties because Well, for a number of reasons. My Elgato fucks up sometimes, but it's not even just that. The Elgato's going through a converter, composite to HDMI, which could also screw things up. I don't know how the Elgato likes Game Boy Color games. This is not the Elgato's intended purpose, I don't think. And obviously we could have done emulator, but I just prefer to play like this. I'm gonna take off my sweatshirt real quick. Level 6, okay, we won't lose now, at least. Well, it's unlikely we'll lose. We could still lose. Absolutely. Oh, for fuck's sake. You can tell it's been a while since I played this one. Oh god, you have to go all the way around? The last time I played Gen 2 was probably... Oh, jeez. So I have two memories. I have one where I was playing Crystal together with a bunch of friends. Like, we were all in a Skype call, and there was like 6 of us all starting Crystal playthroughs at the same time, and then we would just talk while we played. That was fun, but we only made it like halfway through the game. Besides that, a long time ago I tried doing, I think, a Heart Gold Nuzlocke, but I failed almost immediately because of Bugsy. Oh, you can skip this guy? That's cool. No, I didn't mean to do that. I am playing with a little bit of input lag, so stuff like that's gonna happen. Luckily it's an RPG, so it doesn't really matter. I don't think there are any items in here. I forgot, the PC system sucks in this game. Not looking forward to that. What now? I don't think there are any items for us. It wasn't until the later games that they made exploring more worthwhile. Do you get something? You know what? I want to try taking the tour with this guy. I want to see if we get something for doing it. Or if it's just a complete waste of time. One thing I noticed about our character is that it looks like she's always angry. It's a little weird. I think what that is, it's supposed to be her hair, but it looks like a really big angry eyebrow. Yeah, because you can see from the front that's not how she's supposed to look. And this is my house. Let me give you a small gift. I was right. Map card. Oh, dude. I'm pretty sure I've skipped him before, but does that mean I skipped getting the map card too? I don't know what that means. We can buy some potions. That's plenty. So once again, we'll be entering a new route, but the Nuzlocke rules haven't been turned on yet. So yeah, this time I'll probably just run from everything. Caterpie. I love Caterpie, but boy, do I not want to use one in this playthrough. I used a Butterfree in Ultra Moon, and it was actually sick. It was really good, but that's because they buffed it a ton in the later games. You would be surprised. I'll share one with you. We got a berry. Basically, they gave Butterfree a bunch of good tutor moves. They gave Caterpie Bug Bite at an early level, which helps it early on. And the level up moves it learns are insane. It gets like Quiver Dance, Bug Buzz, and early on in Ultra Moon you can even give it a tutor for Giga Drain. It's way better than it has any right to be. This is a big battle, leave me alone. Alright, man. It is a pretty big deal. This Pokemon might die right now. I think it'll be interesting to see which gym leaders and which trainers end up being an issue for us. Because honestly, I don't foresee any of this being difficult. I foresee this being a... Well, that's not true, because we have the additional rules, but usually, with just the standard rules, this would just be a normal playthrough with the pretense of Nuzlocke rules, but they would never be used because nothing would ever die. But we've got some additional rules, so things will probably die. Mystery Egg, I forget what that does. I completely forget. Is that Togepi? Because if it is, that's useless, so I'll just release it or something, so it doesn't break any rules. I understand why Professor Elm gave you this Pokemon. It's because he didn't want it. I'm really not excited about Chikorita. Ugh. Maybe we'll get a Pidgeot, and we'll just use that as our starter instead. I'm depending on you. That's why I flashed the screen real quick. These look like intestines or something on the floor. We'll get Pokeballs soon. Hopefully. It's a disaster. It's just terrible. Somebody stole a Pokemon and for some reason I'm calling you instead of the police. His first reaction was to call us. I'd be down to not get any encounters on our way back. I would be down for that. Well, you know what, actually, I think I could have avoided encounters if I had gone to the left. But you can see in this game it's especially bad because you actually go through 2 routes before you get Pokeballs. So that's potentially 2 encounters that you're missing out on. I think most people, in this game especially, play with the rule of, you know, the rules don't start until you get Pokeballs. Cherry Grove City. So we're about to fight our rival for the first time. And we should win, because we're 1 level higher. But honestly, this could be a restart right here, who knows? You got a Pokemon at the lab? What a waste, a wimp like you. Well, I too have a good Pokemon. I'll show you what I mean. Oh, there is that one really difficult rival battle in... I forget what it's called. Azalea Town? It's when you're leaving Azalea Town. That fight's pretty rough. Just tackle. Oh, for fuck's sake, that's so bad. Oh no. We're gonna need 3 more, I think. No, we need 3 more now. Oh my lord. We're gonna lose. We're gonna fucking lose. What? Use Leer again. Oh, okay, maybe we're good. Maybe we're good. I should have put on the fucking berry. Okay, we're good. That was a close one. God, that would have sucked. I guess we did say that the rules don't start until you get Pokeballs, but I would probably still restart for that. I think it was implied that the only rule that I was excluding was the Pokemon catching one. I should probably heal before I get killed by a Sentret. There are other additional rules, like there's one that says you can only use the Pokemon Centers a certain number of times, or maybe you can only use them before you beat the gym leader, and once you beat the gym leader you have to like push to the next town and then use that one. But that stuff's too difficult to keep track of, so screw it. Well, not difficult, but it's too cumbersome to keep track of that stuff. I'm already looking forward to having an HM slave. It's been a while since I've had to do that. Pokemon Sun and Moon have spoiled me a lot. New Park Town. Oh, we gotta name our rival, shit. The redheaded stepchild. No! No! What? Okay, fine. I didn't mean to do that at all. I didn't know it did that. If you don't put in anything, it just defaults to silver. Do we need to talk to Elm? Oh, this is terrible. If it is, it's a Togepi, and you should box it immediately. Actually, I wonder, can you hatch the egg before you fight your rival? Just curious, because usually you'd only have one Pokemon for that fight. No, well, you can't. Okay, fine. It's not even in your party, so you can't. Okay, we finally got Pokeballs. So now the Nuzlocke, all the rules are in place. I don't think there's any reason to check in with your mom, but I'll do it anyway, because I'm nice. I'll help too. I'll take your money. No. Usually I do that actually, but I recently learned that there's really no point in doing it. I assumed that, you know, maybe I was getting interest or something, which was a stupid thing to assume. What kind of interest rate do I have with my mom? Oh, for God's sake, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, you're in... That's bad luck, dude. Your first encounter was a Rattata. Get fucked. Dude, use the Pokeball. I didn't know he was just called Dude. That tutorial was horrible. Why would I ever catch a Rattata? Pidgey! I've never been so happy to see a Pidgey. See, this is our real starter right here. You missed? Pidgey is already proving itself. I don't know why I humored the idea that Chikorita would be able to kill it in one hit. That was a stupid thing for me to think. I gotta say, I don't like having to come up with names on the spot. It's difficult. I gotta see how many characters we have. We don't have that many. It rapidly flaps its wings in the grass, stirring up a dust cloud that drives insect prey out into the open. That's a dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a pretty decent number of characters. I thought it'd be like 6, like our character's name. 2, 3. I got the perfect name. Bear with me on this. Hold on. Just trying to think of the best way to do this. We gotta cut some corners here. Check out our stink butley. It knows tackle. That's about the stat spread I expected. That reminds me, we can actually go north of here and get another encounter. Yeah, go this way. On that route, we probably want a Geodude actually, even though we can't evolve Graveler. Because I'm playing on Game Boy Color. I don't have any friends that have a Game Boy Color and also the link cable you need for that. Different kinds of Pokemon appear past here. You can find Donphan, or not Donphan, Phanpy out here, but only during the morning. And I put in the time as 2 p.m. like an idiot. I should have thought of that. Alright. So for this playthrough, I'm not, what do you call it? I'm not banning Cerebi, so just so you know. Crystal, yeah, so all we can get is Geodude, Spearow, and Rattata, which sucks. We have a 5% chance of getting Phanpy, but that's during the morning, which I don't think it is right now. Yeah, because remember we decided to, yeah, alright. That's unfortunate. We really should just do it now. We have no reason not to. Apparently in Gold and Silver you could get Jigglypuff here, which I never knew. Crystal excluded some weird Pokemon. Like, I don't think you can get Mareep. I gotta remind myself, no healing items during battle. Which could be an issue here. Alright, and we got Geodude. I guess that's what I asked for, but I'm still disappointed somehow. Just knowing that the maximum potential it can reach is a Graveler is upsetting. Also, I'm just gonna throw a Pokeball at him. So yeah, Geodude will be a nice safety net for the gym. However, I don't know when he learns Rock Throw. That could be an issue. It just occurred to me we can't even use Victory Bell because we have Celery already. Proud of their sturdy bodies, they bash against each other in a contest to prove whose is harder. Geodude. Oh, I like how its icon is actually a Geodude. Oh jeez. Corey Weed! Yo, it's been a while. It's been a long time. How's it going? You came at a great time. Haven't seen you in a while, man. Awesome to see you playing my all-time favorite. Cool. I'm glad this is your favorite. Let's see. We'll do Corey Weed. Corey Weed. How have you been, my dude? It's been like a year and a half at least. Glad to hear. Well, actually, that might not be true. I remember you being here for the Fire Red Nuzlocke, and I know that was at least a year and a half ago, maybe even more. Actually, yeah, I think it was over a year and a half ago. It may have even been 2.5 years ago. I'm thinking that was actually like, I've moved twice since then. So yeah. Okay, well, I'd like to start grinding Pidgey, but it's kind of an issue because he's so weak. Well, I guess we'll try to do that. I think we do actually have a trainer battle coming up, and boy, do I not want to lose to that. That would suck. Actually, who's the priority right now? Stink Butley or Corey Weed? When does Geodude learn Rock Throw? 11. Oh boy, that's brutal. Is that the Game Dog? Hello. I'm glad you can make it. Yeah, I think we may want to prioritize Corey Weed for now. Unless Pidgey learns like an excellent move at level 5. It doesn't. Oh, it learns Gust at 9. It's better than I expected. I think Pidgey will be the better long-term investment, but for now, Corey Weed. Game Dog, you came, or Adam. Isn't Gen 2 one of the hardest in Nuzlocke? I don't think so, personally. I think it's actually super easy, which is why I added the additional rules. Also, we got another Pidgey, which is just brilliant. Now our two Pidgeys can have a battle royale, and we can just choose the better one. They'll fight for our amusement. We're gonna get a ROM right now? Nice. I should probably be playing on a ROM, but I'm stubborn. Yeah, I have a couple games like that too. For a while I would play Paper Mario 2 once a year, but it got to the point where I was getting a little burnt out, so I stopped doing that. In my opinion, the hardest Pokemon games to Nuzlocke are probably Platinum and the 5th gen games. Alright, well this Pidgey is a female, so I don't know if we should call it the Game Dog. I'm really stupid, you guys. Hold on. There we go. Alright, our two Pidgeys. Oh, but Stinkley has 1 less HP. He's not off to a good start. Alright, let's see. Yep, everything is the same here except for HP. That's my phone, I'm sorry. Thank you for retweeting, Adam, I appreciate it. Alright, so here we go. Here's the stat spread for Stink Butley. And here's Butt Stinkley. Oh man, Butt Stinkley. He has 1 less HP and 1 less attack. It's not looking good for Butt Stinkley, you guys. Butt Stinkley's gonna go in the back for now, so I remember he's worse. We'll keep using Corey Weed for now. I think you can get Jump Bluff on this route, and I guess that could have been preferable, but we already have a Grass type and a Flying type, so... You're more bothered to be bothered. I see what you mean, yeah. You're more bothered to be called, or to have a Pidgey named after you, than to have it be the wrong gender. Caterpie? Alright. Corey Weed, you got this. I don't think... Can Caterpie attack at level 4? Because if not, we could be here for a while. Okay, it can. It does 1 damage. So I was saying that Pidgey would be the better long-term investment, however, we'll be getting more Pidgeys, so it may be a good idea to just assume we'll get a stronger Pidgey later on. A higher level one, that is, so we don't have to grind as much. I wish I wasn't a Geodude, but it's really fitting. I love rocks, no lie. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's a cool hobby. We only have 2 Pokeballs. Crap. So since we only have 2 Pokeballs, I'm not... Oh! Alright, we'll go back. In my mind, I was wanting to switch, but since I haven't done that before... Alright, we'll go back. Edit, yeah, just edit all this out. I can't believe you broke the rules only a half hour in. Bill's PC. Deposit. Caterpie. Oh, you can release it from that screen too. Withdraw. Release. Release Pokemon? Release Pokemon. Flaffy is my favorite Pokemon, if you want to name me after something. Unfortunately, I would love to use Mareep because it's really good, but I don't think Mareep is in this game. I think every single person who played Gold and Silver used Mareep, so when they made Crystal, they were like, alright, no Mareep for you. It's a really weird decision. You would think, since it's so popular, they would keep it in. But yeah, unfortunately no Mareep. Big bummer. I can name you after whatever I want, alright. I mean, you're writing a blank check, my dude. You might end up being something real bad. Alright, for this I'll switch and use Celery. So usually the next route we would get a Pokemon on would be the cave. That's actually what I was gonna say before, but I got cut off because I threw a Pokeball at a Caterpie for some reason. But we're probably not gonna go in there yet because I only have 1 Pokeball left. So we'll buy more. Oh, I should have bought more while I was in Cherry Grove Town. I'm stupid. How close is it? I might run back and do that. Let's see, how close are we? Okay, we're right here. The first patch of grass. Pokeballs. Premier Balls aren't in this game, so I'll get like 6. We already have 3, we have 4 potions, I think. Alright, real quick, I'm gonna use the restroom. Get hyped. Let's see, where is it? Alright, BRB. Hold on, before I go, I just noticed. Okay, there. Alright, now I'll be right back. Get hyped, I've returned. With Snapple. A very divisive drink, no doubt. One time I brought Snapple home from Walmart, and my roommate literally looked at it and said, ew. Oh god, Corey Weed is leveling up very slowly. So yeah, one thing I want to bring up is that, well, I've already brought it up, but the level curve in this game is atrocious, and because of that, Pokemon that wouldn't usually be viable are... I'm gonna run. I forgot to heal while I was down there. So Pokemon like Graveler are actually perfectly acceptable. And Kadabra as well. Kadabra and Haunter, I would say, are better. Playing Final Fantasy X? Nice. That is one that I haven't played yet. I've played 7 and 9. Yeah, Kadabra's really good. Oh, dude, I forgot. The elemental punches are TMs in this game. That's so brilliantly stupid. So if I do get a Kadabra, we can just give it all the elemental punches and we'll be done. I don't know if Haunter gets all the elemental punches, but we could do that too. Except we can't, because I can't catch a Ghastly because I set my game time to 2 PM like an idiot. I just didn't want it to be nighttime the entire time, you know? That's what I get. Oh yeah, getting Abra, that's true. Well, not only catching it, but you're right, leveling it up too. Yeah, that would be an issue. Final Fantasy X is your favorite? Nice. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I'm interested in playing it. Okay, I think now we can go this way. Oh, fuck. I just lost, so I'm trying to find more Pokemon. Wait, you look weak! How dare you? Wait, is this youngster Joey? Oh shit, that's pretty hype. I wasn't paying attention. A level 2 Geodude. See, one day we're gonna have like a level 42 Graveler. We're gonna look back at this and be like, man, Corey Weed, the Geodude has come so far. It's gonna be a real drag evolving it though, because it evolves at like 24, which is like almost the post game in this game. The top percentage of Rattatas. I like how in the later games they actually gave his Rattata max IVs. Something you would never know unless you, like, hacked the game and checked. Not gonna lie, I actually would have liked getting a Rattata on one of these routes. Like I was saying, Raticate, pretty viable in this game. Corey, we grew level 3! He's come so far already. Oh. Uh-oh. Celery has 15 HP left. That's not ideal. Oh, he has 2 Pokemon too. And this guy beat youngster Joey, so he's probably a pretty big deal. I assume. Geodude's doing pretty decent damage. I'm pleasantly surprised. So, okay. I know how IVs work in the later games, starting with Gen 3, but I don't know how they work in this game. I think they're actually called DVs in this game. But I'm not certain about that. Sent out Rattata. What are my stats? We can have a look at that real quick. 10 attack, 11 defense. It's pretty good. You have higher attack than both of our Pidgeys. I know that. But it failed. I guess I'll just try and take out this Frittata with the Geodude, but I am a little concerned because we're getting low on health. I like to live dangerously. Oh, that's 2 Tail Whips. But, well, yeah, we still have, I don't know. Alright, just go for it. The Hail Mary tackle. If that were crit, we would have been left with 1 HP. That would have been embarrassing. Coreyweed grew to level 4. See, that's why I wanted to do that, because I knew he'd gain so much experience and I could get him caught up quickly. That's strange. I won before. Already, we're just trouncing all these nerds. Let's heal. I really should heal Celery as well, but I am just so stingy. I think we have one more trainer. Yeah, this guy. I'm not a trainer. Oh. My bad. Oh, there we go. That's what I was thinking of. I think Coreyweed can handle this guy too. So, some Pokemon that I would like to get in this playthrough, Cubone, for one. However, that would count as our Goldenrod encounter, and Goldenrod is a little OP, because if I remember right, you can get Eevee there as well. So, the Goldenrod encounter is kind of split between Eevee, the Game Corner Pokemon, like Cubone and Dratini, and then there's also, what is it? There's also the egg, but yeah, you get the egg. Oh well, actually, that's a little awkward for Nuzlocke. So you could say that the egg is the encounter for that area, or you could say that it's the encounter for whatever route it hatches on. But I would say that it's the encounter for the place where you got the egg. So yeah. You can get Ditto and Drowsy and all sorts of stuff in the park. Yeah, that's true. Just south of Goldenrod, you can get Drowsy. Oh, dude, Drowsy would actually be really good, because Hypno can get all of the elemental punches. That's a good thought. Yo, Coreyweed already has 15 attack. Our Geodude already has like 3 points more of attack than our Chikorita. I know the battles take a while when we do that, and I'm sorry about that, but the XP is just too good to pass up. Yeah, so Goldenrod's gonna be awkward, because Eevee is probably the optimal choice, because I can get Vaporeon, who can get Surf. Oh, you know what, since I set the game day to Friday, and since time never passes, I can probably get Lapras, but that's awkward, because we would have to go through that one cave with repels at least once. Yeah, we'll see about that one. If I really wanted to, though, I could get a Lapras. We would need another Pokemon with Surf, but I think by that point you'll have an opportunity to get like Tentacool and stuff, so shouldn't be too bad. Okay, so this is why I went and got more Pokeballs. This is the Dark Cave. Let's heal. I don't want to heal. I just don't. Alright. Let's check the Dark Cave. Is there only one room? So, you can get Geodude or Zubat. Excuse me. Or, excuse me, at a 1% encounter rate, you can get Dunsparce, who would honestly be super hype. I would be so down to use Dunsparce. Usually I wouldn't, but honestly, in this game, it doesn't matter. I would give it Headbutt, and it would wreck everything. Yeah, later on, it's just, like, you come back here later, and there's just, like, Graveler and Wobbuffet and stuff. You can get Ursaring, who would be pretty good, but I think we're best off just going in now. Yeah. Honestly, no matter what we get, it won't be particularly useful. Zubat is super hard to train up, which is what we got. And it's level 2. So we could name this Game Dog, however, it's unlikely that we're going to use it, so I don't know if we should do that. Seems unfair. I guess if both of our Pidgeys die... I'll come up with some stupid name, in case we do use it. Zubat. The problem with Crobat in this game is that its sprite looks stupid. That's literally all I have to say about it. Crobat's sprite looks off in this game. I've never seen Zubat's sprite before. That's kind of cool. He gets his own bat sprite. A name for Zubat. One, two, three, four. Oh, that won't work. Fucking bad. So we could do that. I have a more unfunny name though. Snapple, all lowercase. Now we may leave. Now that we got Snapple. So that's a trainer down there, I know that for sure. Honestly, they probably just have bug Pokemon. I'll be safe and heal. I'll be lame. Use a potion to heal 8 HP. What the hell, man? I caught a bunch of Pokemon, let me battle with you. So the next place we can get an encounter is the Bellsprout Tower, which is bittersweet because we're probably going to get a Bellsprout. Usually Bellsprout would be pretty good, but there's really no reason to use them since we have Celery. Also, I guess I can talk about one thing I considered, which was putting my team on the layout somewhere. I did that for XD, and it was pretty cool. People seem to like that. But the reason it worked in XD was because I could preempt the layout because I knew what Pokemon I was going to use. So like ahead of time, I just made all of the icons. For this game, I'd have to like go and make icons for like 50 different Pokemon. I guess I could just like mass download all of the Kensugi Mori arts. Wouldn't be that bad. But even then, I feel like it'd be too cumbersome to bother. One thing we did for the Fire Red Nuzlocke stream was I put all of our dead Pokemon on the layout. I'll probably do that because it's funny just seeing them all lined up. I do that in between streams though. So if a bunch of Pokemon die during this stream, it won't be reflected until the next stream. Speaking of Weedle, boy am I glad we haven't found a Weedle yet. I do not want to use Weedle. Also, Coreweed is poisoned. That's not good. I need to keep a very close eye on Coreweed and make sure he doesn't die from poison. We have an antidote or a poison cure berry, one or the other. So he'll be fine, but I just need to be careful. 19 attack. What the hell? Is it just me? Or is Geodude gaining attack way more quickly than it should be? I could be wrong. Okay. I'll switch Celery back in. That should be the last trainer for this route. Three. I'll kill this Caterpie. It will only be a moment. Oh, I forgot. The reason why everybody hates Chikorita in this game is because of frickin' Falconer. It's okay though, we have Geodude. It's weird, because when I was younger, I actually remember struggling with Falconer. My starter was a Cyndaquil too. It wasn't even Chikorita. I think what happened was he teaches his Pokemon Mud Slap. So I was getting Mud Slapped, and since I was like getting my accuracy lowered, I couldn't attack him. Razor Leaf! That's actually really good. Alright, cool. 4, 5, 6, 7. It was at 8. I don't want you to die from poison. He has 11 more. 1. Alright, we're safe. What a trooper Koruid is. I think as long as we teach Koruid Rock Throw, we'll be fine. That'll be level 11. And I think Falconer's highest level is 11. Or no, 9. Because Falconer sucks. He has to be the lowest level gym leader ever. Alright. So there's more stuff to do off to the right, but honestly, ugh, there's just so little reason to actually go do it. I think it's like an NPC who will trade Spearow for Farfetch'd. There's that guy. And then I think that might even be it. Pokemon you get in a trade grows quickly. But if you don't have the right gym badge, they may disobey you. So for this, I actually considered using a level limit. But I decided not to. Also, that guy trades Bellsprout for Onix. Usually I consider that, but we have Geodude already, so I think Graveler would actually be better than Onix. If we lose Geodude in the tower, then I'll consider it. Earl's Pokemon Academy. Let's look in here. Usually there's something in the Pokemon school, right? Oh, maybe not. It's this kid's notebook. Catch Pokemon using Pokeballs. Keep reading? No, I didn't mean to do that. Yesterday during class, I was so tired that I just left. Usually I don't do that. But yeah. I figure, like, I'm gonna be asleep for this entire lecture anyway, so I feel like the professor would prefer it even if I just left. That particular day, I had been up the entire night before that, because I couldn't sleep. My sleep schedule is all sorts of messed up. It should get better now, though, because I made it to the weekend. Alright, we're gonna buy more Pokeballs. Just buy 2 for now. Buy one more potion. And let's buy an antidote. I'll buy 2 antidotes. Usually I don't use the X items, so I could just say they're banned and then brag when I beat the game without them. Even though I do that anyway. So what we have to do now is we have to go to the tower. Actually, I think you can do the tower and the gym in whatever order you want. But yeah, Route 36. I want to check something here. We could potentially get a really good Pokemon here. Route 36, Gen 2. Oh, in Gold and Silver, you can actually get Nidoran here I never knew that. Okay. In this game, you can get Pidgey, Bellsprout, and Growlithe. So obviously, I want Growlithe. Oh, but you know the problem with Growlithe is that it has Roar. Ugh, that's gross. And I guess that's all you can get. I thought you could get Stantler here. In Golden... Oh, okay, so that's kind of awkward. Later on, you get Sudowoodo here. So either we could get our encounter now and hope for the best, hope we get a Growlithe, or we can save it for later and get Sudowoodo. And honestly, Sudowoodo is serviceable in this game. I'll check its stats real quick. 100 attack, 115 defense. Yeah, that's perfectly decent. It gets Rock Throw too. Oh, it gets Rock Slide at 28. Yeah. I think I may... that sucks though. I want to get a Growlithe. What do we think in chat? Do we do the 10% gamble? See if we can get Growlithe, or do we just leave and get Sudowoodo later? I don't think we need to go through this route for any reason, so we won't need repels for that. I could be wrong though. It's just that one bit of grass for now. Wiggle wiggle. Yeah, I think I'll... That's the pragmatic thing to do, is save it for later. It's disappointing, but yeah. In case we lose Geodude, we'll get Sudowoodo later on. And if we get to that point in the game, and I have like no use for Sudowoodo, then I'll loop all the way back around and I'll try and get Growlithe. There, that's a good compromise. Because even if I do get Growlithe right now, I don't have much use for it, like right this second. Yeah, we want to lead with Celery. Do we want to train one of these two right now? Let's get Celery leveled up a little bit before we do that. So I think there's only 2 encounters in here that we can get, Bellsprout and Rattata. During the night, you can get Ghastly, but I set my game time to daytime, because I'm stupid. I like Bellsprout's animation there. He's like, come at me, bro. Man, we learn Razor Leaf just in time for it to be useless, of course. You know what, even though he resists it, it might still be more effective. Let's check. Let's have a look. No, not even close, okay. I thought it was worth checking. One thing that's nice about Bellsprout is that its evolution isn't tied to trading, so we could actually get Victory Bell if we wanted to. That's a viable option. I actually like Victory Bell. I don't get to use it very often. Back when I used to play PokeMMO, and I tried to play that game's meta, where it was like the best Pokemon were Starmie and Snorlax, because all you could get was Gen 1 Pokemon. Back then, I remember people tried running a Victory Bell with Swords Dance, and that was pretty cool. I remember people sometimes being successful with that Swords Dance Victory Bell. Also, how does this stream sound? Are our levels okay? I can check real quick. Because people won't tell me otherwise. It sounds okay. The game might be a little loud, but that might just be me. Usually I set the game's audio too low by accident. We encountered 2 trainers before finding a single wild Pokemon. It's kind of interesting. I hate when my voice just fails on me like that. It sounds really dumb. I've been trying to record this, not really a review, but like, thank you for following Sentience Hi. How's it going, my dude? I've been trying to record this, this monologue for YouTube, basically. It's just like a monologue review of Xenoblade 2, just because I felt like talking about it. And during the recording, just constantly, my voice is failing on me like that. It's frustrating. Probably because I don't talk that much. Wow, we have fought nothing but Bellsprouts in here, huh? I forgot how tedious this was in the original games. They fixed it a little bit in Heart Gold Soul Silver. They used more Hoot-Hoots. There's more Hoot-Hoots per square meter in Heart Gold Soul Silver. This is Bellsprout number 6. Even if we did use Geodude, I don't think they're strong enough to have a Razor Leaf. Oh no, they have Vine Whip, okay. So yeah, we should not use Geodude. In a Nuzlocke like this, it never occurred to me until like just this second, but I guess having a Pokemon like Graveler or Sudowoodo would be a good idea, because it's just a dedicated physical wall that can still attack decently. It serves like an obvious purpose. Unlike Chikorita, which tries to be a little bit good at everything. Still no wild encounters. This is our 3rd trainer with no encounter. Honestly, a Rattata would probably be better honestly, but even if we did get Rattata, I probably wouldn't use it, because at this point we have Chikorita, Geodude, and maybe a Pidgey, and that's all we need for now. Rattata would be really good early on, because it gets Hyper Fang. And honestly, it probably wouldn't fall off for a long time in this game. Raticate would probably be decent for a majority of the game. Probably around the Elite Four, it would start slacking, falling behind. This is Bellsprout number 8, I think. I gotta remind myself of all the rules. When you get into the vibe of just playing Pokemon, you know, when you're just in it, you forget that you're playing with rules. You know, when you're on your 9th Bellsprout, you forget that you're not allowed to heal during battle. Should Chikorita be special attack or attack preferably? I think Chikorita gets more special attack as it levels up. But I think the difference is kind of marginal. Like, I think its attack stat... Like, if his attack stat is 70, then its special attack stat is 80 as a Meganium. That's a rough guess, though. That could be wrong. We're in the top 4 already. Don't use Geodude. You foolish fool. Alright, well now that Corey Weed is leveled up, I'm actually going to switch in our Pidgey. How are things going? Pretty good. We killed 9 Bellsprouts while you were gone. We can be happy about that. You know what I'll do? I'll give a berry to someone. Give one to Celery. And give one to Corey Weed. That's good for now. I want to start training Stink Butley. We still haven't gotten our encounter for Bellsprout Tower. We got all the way up here without getting a single encounter. Oh, level 6. That's a pretty big difficulty spike. Uh, just switch out. Switch out before things get ugly, you know? This level 6 Bellsprout isn't taking any prisoners. Oh, I just remembered that awesome Bellsprout from the anime. When, I think it's in the Kanto League. Oh, is it? You know what? It might be the Orange Islands. In one of the Pokemon leagues from the anime, there's this awesome Bellsprout that just wrecks Ash's Pokemon. It's like a Kung Fu Bellsprout. I like Gengar and Victory Bell. Sure, I can do that. Unfortunately, though, we can't get Ghastly because it's not nighttime. Bellsprout is the more likely one. If it's a Rattata, would you still be okay with being a Rattata? Because honestly, we're pretty likely to get a Rattata as well. The Elder's HM lights even pitch black darkness. Alright, that's 10 Bellsprouts, I think. I'll be Rattata or Bellsprout. Alright. If you say so. I don't know if you were here for this, but we considered getting an encounter on Route 36, which basically would have been a 10% chance of getting Growlithe. I was thinking of doing that, but I decided not to because it's only a 10% chance, and later on, that's the route where you get Sudowoodo. So, in case we don't have Geodude by that point, we can use Sudowoodo. And he learns Rock Slide at level 28, which is a pretty big deal. Let's go Stink Butley, Sand Attack, Pocket Sand. Fighting the final boss right now of Final Fantasy X? Nice. What a good backdrop to the final boss of Final Fantasy X. Just a slaughter of Bellsprouts. Alright, for this battle I kinda wanna be careful. Because I know he has a Hoot Hoot, but I don't know if he leads with it. I'm gonna try and read him and say that he leads with Hoot Hoot. This feels like such a waste of a potion. Alright, well, we won't do that. Here's the Elder. I think it's the Elder. It might not be, actually. Alright, 11 Bellsprouts down. Bellsprout, alright. My bad. Level 7. Fuck. Switch out. Nope, not pack. Oh fuck, we're almost out of tackles. Well, we only have 8 tackles left. What the hell? It's because we killed so many Bellsprouts. The battle theme for the final boss is loud and heavy thrash metal, and it's both the most and least appropriate thing. Nice. Eventually I'll get around to playing that game. I enjoyed 7 and 9, so there's no reason to keep going with that series. No reason to not keep going, I should have said. Reflect. Oh damn, that's actually pretty good. I might use that for the gym leader. It probably won't be necessary though. I didn't realize you learned Reflect so soon. That's crazy. It's actually pretty useful. I shouldn't diss Chikorita so much. Oh geez, Corey Weed. His attack stat got lowered. I think this is the Elder. I can't be certain though. Why Chikorita? I went with the rule that your starter Pokemon correlates to the last number of your trainer ID. And the last number of our trainer ID was a 2. And you can imagine how pleasantly surprised I was to find that out. So yeah, we're stuck with Chikorita. It's not a huge deal. Cyndaquil and Totodile would have been easier, but hey, this way we have a harder challenge, I guess. Your trust is real. Okay, so I'm kind of scared to step forward. You're indeed skilled as a trainer. Okay, well, I think he leads with a Bellsprout. So we'll assume that for now. And I think we have enough tackles to get through the battle. I hope so, at least. What do we have, like 7, 6? There's no way I'm leaving. Healing our power points and then coming back. Oh, we only have 4? Oh. Alright, we'll do it. No balls. I am the final test. My Bellsprout is the Bellsprout that... Oh, what's it called? Shit. I shouldn't reference things if I can't remember the reference. I want to say it's Breach the Heavens, but that doesn't sound right. Alright, let's see how much we can do with Razor Leaf. Try and save our tackle power points, our very valuable tackle power points. So yeah, we could just do this. I'm pretty sure he has a Hoot Hoot and then one other Bellsprout. So we'll save our priceless tackle power points for that, I suppose. This will take a while, but it's still faster than leaving, coming back with a healed team. Yeah. I will say we kind of lucked out because we got Geodude on that one route. It's pretty lucky. Given that our starter was Chikorita, Geodude was the best encounter we could have gotten. Six Razor Leafs later. Oh lordy. Oh, Bellsprout. I didn't expect that. I actually expected a Hoot Hoot. Alright. I'm pretty sure he still has a Hoot Hoot. So, I'm gonna start using my tackles. Special attack went up. Oh no. If he has one more Bellsprout, then we might be in trouble. We might legit be in trouble. We may have to kill him slowly with Razor Leaf. Alright, Hoot Hoot, right? Oh yeah, one thing I mentioned earlier before Adam got here. Our Chikorita is a girl. which is crazy because the gender ratio for starters is like 87 to 12. I'm in this for the free smoothies. Yeah, I thought I would preemptively put that there before people asked for it. That was kind of a meme during our last Nuzlocke. So basically, I lost way more Pokemon than I should have. And at some point, chat was like, how many are we going to get up to before the end of the game? 20? And they were being rhetorical. They didn't expect that I would get all the way to 20. So I said, you know what, fine, if we somehow get to 20 deaths, I'll give free smoothies to everybody, whatever that means. So, we kept playing. I lost 19 Pokemon. We got to the final boss, and our Gyarados hung on with 2 HP. And that saved the day. It was very exciting for me, because it meant that I got through a Fire Red Nuzlocke while only losing 19 Pokemon. Only 19. That was definitely the most unlucky Nuzlocke I've ever done. Just the number of crits and other weird shit. The way we lost our Blastoise was because I looked away from the screen. I literally looked away from the screen for a second while this Ghastly used Destiny Bond. I attacked the next turn not knowing that, and Blastoise died. And I was befuddled, shocked, other things. Just seeing my Blastoise's HP slowly drain to 0 for no reason. Because I didn't have any context for that. And I was saying back then, you know, Destiny Bond is really the only move he could have used that would have killed me in one turn. Like, that's the only move out of all of them that would have killed me had I not been looking at the screen. We finally got our encounter, and it's a Rattata. Level 5 female Rattata. I'll let Game Dog decide if he wants to be a female Rattata. Our tackle probably won't kill you. It's unlikely. Sounds good. How about this? I'll call this one Game Dog, and then if you're around later on for a better Pokemon, we'll call that Adam. Game Dog. Alright, we can leave now. I'm gonna use the escape rope because I don't feel like fighting more Bellsprouts. That is true, Hyper Fang is good. However, I don't feel like training Rattata right now, so I don't know what we're gonna do with him. So now, all we have to do is fight the gym. Oh boy. I'm thrilled. So, we're looking pretty good overall for the gym. We have... Oh, well actually no, I take that back. Our Geodude is only level 9. So we gotta train him a little bit. And... Oh, I just remembered. His Pokemon have Mud Slap. Oh, that's fucked up. I forgot about that. Oh, man. Alright. I have a plan, but it'll be messy. We shouldn't have to grind a third Pokemon, but I may do it anyway. Because I don't want the Nuzlocke to end at the first gym, after we went through all that tedious crap. Bellsprout. This Bellsprout is stronger than most of the Bellsprouts we fought in the tower. I don't even think I can run from Bellsprout. I'm too slow. I'm gonna awkwardly split the experience between Geodude and Pidgey. Critical hit. So usually I really like using Pidgey in these early games, because I just like Pidgeot. He's a good, well-rounded Pokemon. I use one in the Fire Red Nuzlocke too. But in this case it's a little awkward because we already trained 2 Pokemon. I'm gonna switch for a second time. I want to make sure I get this experience from this level 5 Bellsprout. I was saying earlier, I chose not to put on a level limit because it would have been impossible to... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would have been impossible. I would have had to train like a team of 6 level 9 Pokemon in preparation for the gym. And that would have been tedious and stupid. Another Bellsprout. I don't remember. I didn't know Bellsprout was so common out here. I can't kill Bellsprout. Oh boy, our first grinding session. What fun. So for the last Nuzlocke we did 2.5 years ago, I streamed all the grinding, which was a good idea because we ended up losing Pokemon during the grinding sessions. What a genius I was. So I'll probably do that again this time. We'll probably play music for the especially long ones. Like if we ever get to a point where I have to train an entire new team. Which is what happened during the Fire Red Nuzlocke. Cause, yeah, the Fire Red Nuzlocke was really messy. So the Erica fight, I went in with a full team. I decided to exclude Wartortle from my team because I didn't think he'd be useful. I was right. I excluded Wartortle from the team, and I brought 6 other Pokemon that were all trained up. Actually, that's not true. 5 of them were trained up. So I fought Erica, and I got paralyzed and slept, and I missed. It was the most obnoxious thing I had ever seen. And we got wiped. At one point, I looked at my party just to see like what our options were, and they were all alive, but they were all like in red health and also paralyzed. It was absurd. Anyway, what I'm getting to is our party got wiped during that battle, and usually that implies the end of the run. But since we were streaming and we were having a good time, we decided to keep going, especially since I still had Wartortle. So I trained an entire new team. So yeah, hopefully we don't have to do that. That would be obnoxious. I at least want to get Geodude to level 11. So my plan, that I mentioned earlier, is to lead with Chikorita, get off Reflect, switch in Geodude, take probably a Gust, because that's probably what they'll use. And then Geodude will have like super boosted defense, which will help him take Mudslaps. And you know what? I probably will need to train Pidgey too. God, this is gonna take a long time. I'll probably only get Pidgey to like 9. That's not a good idea. Falconer will be an issue, even with our Geodude. I forgot that he had Mudslap. That's crazy. It's a good thing I remembered. Hoppip! It looks so happy. Oh, does it? I don't think it has a grass type move. I think it just knows Splash and Tackle. This is gonna take a while. Smash Bros. Crossing! You're here with a green name to complement the other green names. How's it going, my dude? Right now we're grinding, so you came at a good time. Okay, Coreweed is getting there. One more. I am remembering that correctly, right? That Falconer's strongest Pokemon is a level 9 Pidgeotto. I'm pretty sure that's right. Nimble Rat! He's here too! How's it going? We got Smash Bros. Crossing and Nimble Rat now. It's pretty hype. Okay, so I'll grind Stink Buttley to like 9 or 10. I'll go heal him first. What's the team looking like? Oh man, let me tell you, we're popping. We got Stink Buttley. We got we have Celery. I'll explain how we got stuck with Chikorita again later. We have Coreweed. We have Butt Stinkly, who has been benched indefinitely. And Snapple, who has also been benched indefinitely. Oh, also Game Dog. I forgot. No, Game Dog. Game Dog was our Bellsprout Tower encounter. In my personal chat, Nimblerat's name is also green, which is 4 for 4 on green names. However, on the stream chat, he's blue. Better? I guess it's better. I don't mind having a bunch of green names. It fits the background. Rip the Ghastly? Yeah. If I had set the game's time to night, like a smart person, then we probably would have gotten one. Okay, so this shouldn't take too long. Stink Buttley can kill things in 2 shots. Oh yeah, we're playing with set, yeah. I don't remember if we did that for the Fire Nuzlocke or not. But I figured we could use the extra layer of challenge, given that this is 2nd gen. Bellsprout. A level 13 Pidgeotto? I hope not. I mean, I can check. I haven't banned, Cerebi. So I probably will check. But if it is level 13, we're in trouble. Look at the fair chat? Alright. What the fuck? Plus HP minus res? That's pretty good. Damn. Was he? Yeah, he was off focus, wow. That's pretty lucky. Zelgius for me is, like, I think he's stupid, but if I had one, I'd probably use him. I even have Bolt Fighter that I can give him. Yep, it's 9. That's what I thought. Latios. Oh, they added. Oh, cool. Yeah, I think I did see that they added Latios and Latias to Pokemon Go. It's pretty cool. I like the Latis. The Eon Dragons, I think is what they're called. Eon Birds. Yeah, Falconer is not very impressive. It's just the fact that his Pidgeotto has Gust and Mud Slap has me a little scared. That's a bad combination for me. So I'm training Stink Buttly real quick. I would train Rattata and get Hyper Fang, but that's like level 14. I think that'll take too long. It might even be like 17 or 18, I don't remember. Pokemon Go in 2018. I mean, they've kept it updated. They fixed a lot of things. Oh, you know what? I forgot about the Pokemon Go convention that happened last year. That was a shit show. Didn't they get sued? Excuse me. Didn't they get sued for that? Latios for left half of the world. Oh, that's pretty cool. They swap at the end of the month. I stopped playing Pokemon Go about a year and a half ago. It was only a couple months after it had come out that I stopped playing. Niantic ended up losing. Damn, that's brutal. I mean, I don't know what they expected. They should have anticipated that the servers would have been completely screwed by that. That's a weird little bit of history in Pokemon. The Pokemon Go convention where Niantic got sued. Does Mark Zuckerberg know about your streams? No, I don't use Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg is quietly archiving everything that happens here. Every dead Pokemon he knows about. Every person in chat he knows about. The Zuck. I think, so like, obviously he was being questioned by Congress, and I think it was Ornhatch tried asking him, well, how was it worded? He asked, how do you maintain this business model where you don't make your users pay for the service? And Mark Zuckerberg just said, we run ads, and then that's where like the smile slider comes from, that little bit. Because Mark tries to smile, and then his smile just deflates because he hates being there so much. Yeah, I saw it was streamed on Twitch. I wish I was watching. I think, like, didn't the Washington Post stream it? I wish I was watching. Didn't he get questioned for like 14 hours? That's crazy. Not gonna lie, like, I actually feel a little bad for the Zuck. Obviously, Facebook has a lot to answer for, but just the fact that he had to sit there and be questioned by Congress for 14 hours or whatever the fuck. Very frustrated with Facebook's clear left-leaning bias. I'll take your word for it. Alright, so we've got Stink Buttly at level 9. Alright. This is so awkward. So, I guess... Well, of course I'm not gonna convict him. I don't think that was the point. I think the point was, well... I think the point of the questioning originally was to ask him about privacy and how user data was being used, you know, illegally or whatever. But then once he actually got there, they questioned him about some other stuff, like censorship. I don't know for certain if that's the case. I'm pretty sure that's how it went down, though. Alright. Here we go. We will lead with Stink Butley for now. We'll get him a level up before we fight Falconer. Oh, we have 2 trainers. Okay. Spiro has higher attack than I do, but I'm optimistic that we can kill him before he can... Oh, well, maybe not. Yeah, this will be an issue. Switch out. I wish people upstairs wouldn't bang so much. I know you probably can't hear it because this game's wonderful soundtrack is covering it. The Kimono Boy? Oh no, the Kimono Boys. No, the Kimono Girls. They aren't nearly as bad in this game as they are in Heart Gold Soul Silver. In Heart Gold Soul Silver, they will crush you. But in this game, they're not even required actually. I can just skip them if I want. Yeah, they just, for some reason in the remakes, they decided to make the Kimono Girls like this incredibly steep, like, difficulty spike all at once. You can't hear it? That's good at least. They argue by censoring articles and people based solely on political affiliation, they are violating First Amendment rights. Yeah, that would definitely be a concern. Either way, I wish they wouldn't be censoring stuff. And even the idea of, like, catering what you see to what you want. Like, I don't like the idea of that either, because then that just makes the problem of echo chambers worse. I think Stink Butley will get a level up here anyway, so I'll switch into Corey Weed. Let me tell you, we've already got an all-star team. Celery, Corey Weed, and Stink Butley. Oh, we didn't get a level up after all. We still can, though. Flying is physical and like 40 power. Isn't tackle the same thing? That's what I thought. I guess I can check real quick. It'll take 2 seconds. Oh, I guess you can't check. But yeah, Gust is physical in this game. I should keep that in mind. It shouldn't be too hard to remember that, because I'm so used to playing 3rd gen, where it has the same mechanics. That's a problem with Corey Weed, is that Rock Throw is inaccurate. So is Corey going to be a golem? He's going to stay a grappler forever. Unfortunately. I can't trade with Game Boy Color games. If this were 3rd gen, I could probably do it. Okay. We should be fine, right? Because, like, we have 3 Pokemon that are higher level than his max level. we should be okay. I don't know who I'll lead with, though. It's kind of a... Chikorita's pretty bulky, so I probably could take a Gust and set up Reflect real quick. But that's risky. I will continue to strategize after I use the restroom. I return. Oof. You hated the Komodo girls in the remake? Yeah, they're pretty brutal in the remake. Alright, we're strategizing. We should give berries to everybody. I'm glad I thought of that. I may actually do that off stream. Like, if we have a day where I don't stream, I may go and get the berries from all the bushes. If I can. I'm pretty sure the in-game clock is broken, so that might not work. Let's see. It doesn't give you the actual time on that screen. Alright, I should probably save anyway, actually, just in case we, like... just in case the game resets. That was a quick piss. My bathroom is right there. It's right behind me. And I wash my hands, don't worry. Okay. The only thing I'm worried about is I don't know who to lead with. Maybe I will just lead with Celery. I want to get the most mileage out of Reflect as I can without having Pidgeotto hit Chikorita. So we'll set up Reflect. First turn, we'll switch. It'll work out. I hope. People say you can clip flying type Pokemon's wings with a jolt of electricity. I won't allow such insults to bird Pokemon. I'll show you the real power of the magnificent bird Pokemon. Thank you for following, Naruto fan. If this were gold and silver, we could actually get him a Reap before this fight and kill him with that, but yeah. And Crystal, I don't think there's any way to get a electric Pokemon before this. You know what? We're so much higher level. I don't. Does he even have Gust? Let's see. Did you forget how to do lowercase? No. Making Celery all uppercase was intentional. I assure you. Oh, I didn't mean to kill him. Whoops, that's actually bad. Okay, if I lose a Pokemon to this pathetic Pidgeotto, I will never live it down. Let's check our stats. 22 defense. That's pretty good. That's similar to Geodude. Oh, okay, it's not. Alright, whatever. This might hurt. Oh, that's special defense, not defense. Okay. I should have thought of that. Oh, wait, no, it's... Oh, sorry, I'm getting mixed up. It's regular defense. Alright. I'm back. Gust is physical. I must remember this. The reason I use Reflect is because he has Mudslap. Oh. Okay. Yeah, this is what I really should have been concerned about. Getting my accuracy lowered. Oh jeez, come on. Alright. We can kill him with Tackle now. We beat him without Pidgey. We're gonna beat him without Pidgey, you guys. Uh-oh, our accuracy's still low. Your Reflect wore off? Alright, I'll stay in for now. Yeah, that'll do about 6 damage. 5? Alright, our accuracy is like a negative number right now, so I'll switch. Stink Buttley? Yeah, that's a good idea. He's using Mudslap this turn, so that makes sense. Let's go Stink Buttley. I should have used Gust because it's more accurate, I think. Alright, there we go. We may have over-prepared for this. Yeah, unfortunately I didn't really give Koruid a chance to come through. I didn't feel the need to risk it. Also, our accuracy had been lowered by like 5 stages. We can use Flash now. Oh, you know what? Mudslap would probably be good on Geodude. I'll probably do that. Assuming he can learn it. He might not be able to, actually. Let's have a look. You beat the final boss of Final Fantasy X? I did, Nemorat. Good job, my dude. We can learn Mudslap. I guess we really should just give it to Geodude. I feel bad though, because Pidgey could probably use the type coverage. Oh, okay. Geodude learns Magnitude at level 16, so there's that. Fucking. Geodude can learn the TM for Fire Punch. And also Fire Blast. What the fuck? I'm just saying, it's an option. Mudslap is base 20 power. Oh, that's so bad. I'll give it to Pidgey anyway. Alright, we can leave now. Waka? Sure. Waka's a good name anyway. Oh, actually, we have not gotten an encounter for Violet City. I will check that though and make sure we're not missing anything. Violet City. If you surf, you can get Poliwag or Poliwhirl. Using the rods, you can get Magikarp. Yeah, so you can get Togepi, but nah. I'm just gonna skip the Togepi. Only problem is, since we have other people in chat now, we may want to go through them first for the names. I'm gonna lower my seat so I don't break my back. My back is probably fucked, just in general, because I slouch so much when I sit. Fingers crossed for Heracross. I know, right? from the headbutt trees. Okay, we have a new route here. Yeah, dude, a Nimble Rat. We gotta name a Pokemon after Nimble Rat. Alright. Route 32. What? He's waiting for you at the Pokemon Center? Oh, we gotta get the Togepi. Ugh. I want Poliwag instead. Meh. I guess Nimble Rat would have been a good name for Rattata, actually. Come to think of it. Oh no, you can't carry any more Pokemon with you. I'll wait here while you make room for the egg. Bye. I want to see if I can just leave without taking the egg. No, this is on the Game Boy cartridge. Unfortunately, I cannot transfer Pokemon up. Damn it, you have to take the egg. Fine. Fine, I'll take the egg. I'll take the hit. Find a dog Pokemon and name a Nimble Rat. There we go. We'll go and get Growlithe, after all. Alright, who's getting deposited? Oompa Loompa Dopa Dee Dow. Bye. Stored egg! Thankfully we can get rid of the egg. But that does count as our encounter for Violet City, so that's unfortunate. I could have gone for a Poliwrath. Or just a really beefed out Poliwhirl. Since it's hard to find the evolutionary stones in this game. Let me pass. Okay, Route 32. Yeah, as soon as he leaves, just put the egg in the PC and never look at it again. Alright, Route 32 has a whole bunch of stuff in Gold Silver. But it's a gift. I usually count gifts as encounters as well. Okay, so on this route, oh man, all sorts of exciting stuff. Prepare yourselves. Rattata, Ekans, Bellsprout, Hoppip, and Pidgey. Unfortunately, Mareep is not in Crystal. Bless me. So apparently, you can't even get Heracross on this route using Headbutt. You could in Gold Silver. You can, however, get Execute. So I don't know. Hop it for the win, if you say so. Yeah, I think I'll just take the encounter now. It won't be good, obviously, but yeah. Using repels to get through here would just be too cumbersome, I think. While we're here, I want to look at the encounters for the Union Cave. Geodude, Sandshrew, Zubat, Rattata, Onix. Okay. I'm gonna buy repels. Because what we can do is, later in the game, we can get Lapras here. At least I think so. Otherwise, we can get Chinchou, who would also be pretty cool. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So later in the game we can get Lapras in the Union Cave. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through the cave with repels on. So then later on we can have Lapras as our first encounter. Yeah, but we can't get it right now though. We have to wait until we get Surf after the 4th gym. It'll be a while. But yeah, Lapras is super good, obviously. And it comes at level 25 too, so it's good out of the box. And you can just give it Surf immediately. It's pretty OP. Where am I wanting to go? I'm looking for the Pokemon, but I can't find it. I found it. I went the wrong way completely, initially. Repels, 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 repels. Oh no. They don't have repels, you guys. Shit. Oh jeez. I was afraid that would happen. Zoink Scoobs. Don't get to do Ruins of Elf for that? Maybe. But by that point we'll have repels. Right now we don't have them. Oh, that's bad. Do I have any already? Soft reset until no encounters. The Lapras hype. It's fading. No. Alright, well, just in case, I'll check if the Cherry Grove Pokemart has them, but I'm very doubtful. It wouldn't make very much sense for it to have them. It doesn't even list what the Pokemart has on Cerebi. Alright. Never mind that idea. I could have sworn. I really could have sworn that you could find a repel before this point. Maybe I can go look for it over here. Is this like the printer room? I think I was mistaken. I forget if this game was compatible with the Game Boy printer. I wish I had one. I would print all of my reports with the Game Boy printer. Do we want to do the Ruins of Elf right now? That just goes up to Route 36. Let me check out the encounters for Ruins of Elf. Elf. I know I don't want fucking unknown. You can find not to here later on. I'm gonna hold out for that. Where are we gonna find a repel? It is feasible to get through there with no encounters, it's just really hard. Also, we do have to take our encounter for this route, so let's see what we get. Oh boy, a Bellsprout. Actually a good thing, because we need Flash. And Bellsprout should be able to learn that. That was scary. Yeah, dude. I'm pretty sure I've heard you say that before, that you like Xatu. Xatu can be good in this. Oh, I used a Pokeball. Well, Nimble Rat, if Celery ever dies... Actually, what we could do, we could name this Waka. It seems somehow appropriate. That way, when we find a Rattata in the Union Cave, we can name that Nimble Rat. And this one, trying to find a Nazi for your team. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I made it all caps. That was actually an accident. I didn't think too hard about that one. I probably should have done the lowercase thing. Oh well. It's funnier this way. Why am I leading with Celery? He's already overleveled. Yeah, Union Cave is the place with Lapras that we want to get through without encountering anything. It has Sandshrew as well, who I wouldn't mind having, but it does kind of suck that we would have Sandshrew and Geodude. Onix is bad. Make no mistake, Onix sucks. It's like when you're younger, you think Onix must be really good because it's big. Nah man, Onix has less attack than Oddish. It has a lower attack stat than Oddish. I think Onix is like 40, and Oddish is 45. We're not using Dupe's Claws. So we can end up with as many, what do you call it? As many Geodudes as we want, or as we get. Yeah, not having Dupe's Claws means we can use dupes. I guess it's kind of counterintuitive. It'll be just like the Fire Red Nuzlocke, where we had 3 Pidgeotos. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, we beat that guy. It's like about 5 hours. We're gonna teach Flash. Thank God for Waka. I did not want to teach Flash to frickin' Chikorita. That would have sucked. Pidgey evolves at 15? 16? It may even be 18. I don't remember. I used to know all of the evolution levels. Ekans. If only we could have gotten Ekans. I'm joking, Ekans is not very good. Repel! We did it! PogChamp. Now we can go through Union Cave with no encounters. I knew you could get a Repel before Union Cave. However, we do have to make sure we get through the entire cave with 1 Repel, which will be difficult. We did it, Reddit. I'll try Mudslap. I wish Nidoran was available in this game. I like using the Nidos. Crystal chose to exclude some weird Pokemon. Mareep and Stantler. Usually you'd be able to get Stantler by now, but in Crystal they changed that. I mean, Stantler may have been a little too good for this point in the game, to be fair. Okay, what am I thinking? So many PogChamps. But an appropriate number of PogChamps, to be certain. I'm really scared that one Repel won't get us through the whole cave, though. I feel like it won't work. What, like one normal Repel gives you 100 steps. There's no way that's enough. I hope it is, though. Yeah, Crystal was a little weird. I mean, you compare that to Platinum, where they didn't take away Pokemon, they added a bunch. To be fair, Pearl and Diamond were deficient, but yeah, so Platinum had plenty of room to improve. Crystal maybe didn't have as much room to improve. The weird thing about Platinum that I never knew until recently is that they actually changed the learn sets for some Pokemon. So remember in Pearl and Diamond, Ponyta was the only fire type you could use besides Chimchar. But if you did that, you wouldn't get a good fire type move almost ever. I don't remember like how crazy it was. But in Platinum they fixed it so that Ponyta actually learns a good fire type move before level 20. But like it's weird because they fixed that just in time to make Ponyta not even that good of an option because now you have access to Houndoom and everything else. This Magikarp is level 15. Who let this happen? I wouldn't mind playing Silver, but my Silver cartridge has the save bug on it, where it won't save properly. Which seems like it should have been a bigger deal than it was. The fact that you couldn't save a Pokemon game. I feel like if that happened today, it'd be the biggest scandal ever. Or more like if it happened during 5th gen, when they couldn't patch games, you know? Your cartridge is like that too, Corey Weed? Yeah. Apparently the first run of cartridges they sold, they were all like that. Which is crazy. I want to read more about that, actually. I get a fire like that too? Oh, that sucks. I remember I was so excited to get Silver when I was younger because I hadn't played it before. I'd only played like some of the 3rd gen games. But then I got it, I played, I tried saving and it didn't work. I was really upset because I lost all that progress. Honestly, like, so my mom bought that cartridge from somebody on eBay. I probably should have had her, like, leave a bad review, because the cartridge didn't work properly. Also, we're kind of low on HP. Okay, we're not that low. Oh, how are you faster? Holy moly. Alright, Celery, I choose you. Your Silver cart can't save either? Man, it's an epidemic. One thing that was also weird was they released Gold and Silver on Virtual Console before they released Crystal. Like, if it were Emerald, I'd say it kind of makes the other two versions obsolete, but in this case, I mean, you can't get Mareep in Crystal. That's a pretty big deal. People like Mareep. So plenty of people would have chosen to use Gold or Silver instead of Crystal, I think. Also, I'm leading with a Pokemon that is asleep. Good job, me. I should probably run back and heal, actually. Not pack. I don't want to jinx anything, but 2.5 hours in, no deaths. I'm just saying. Granted, it would have been hard to lose a Pokemon by now, but I'll still take it. I'm still proud, even though I shouldn't be. Oh, for fuck's sake, I didn't mean. Oh no. We still have Chikorita and Geodude, so we should be fine. As long as he doesn't have Pursuit. Wooper. I love Wooper. Destiny Bond incoming? Oh god. Don't even remind me of that shit. Our Blastoise was so good. He carried so hard. We lost Blastoise and Snorlax one after the other. That hurt so much. You know what? I don't want to have flashbacks. We're on a new adventure now. The wounds of the past have healed. We have a Chikorita now. Yeah, now that you mention it, I don't think Pursuit is in this game. I think that was a 3rd gen game, or a 3rd gen move. Alright. I have to explore this part of the route, but I don't want Pidgey to die. So I guess I'll put Quarterweed out front. No, we'll put Celery out front. That's more safe. There's an item over there. You will happily take one for the team if needed? Okay, good. I can keep you around as fodder. Just in case. That's pretty mean. I'll kill you. It'll take 2 shots. I mean, at least that way you would die a hero. Also, it would be pretty funny if throughout the entire playthrough we only had 1 death, and it was like one of those kinds of deaths where it was a fighter Pokemon we didn't care about. Because then I would have it on the overlay, and we would just be constantly reminded of that one Pokemon that died. Chikorita evolves at 16, right? I hope it's not 18. I think Totodile is 18. And then Chikorita should be 16. Yeah, I don't think it's 15. That sounds wrong. It should be 16 and 32 for Chikorita. Poison Powder. I'll get rid of Growl, but now you're gonna make me learn Sleep Powder, aren't you? Or not. Alright. Did we fight you? Oh, shoot. I thought we had. Camper Roland. It's already 11:30 p.m. and I'm thinking back on this day I had, and I'm realizing I did very little, which is pretty standard for me. I woke up at noon so that I could go to a group meeting for one of my projects. We only met for like an hour and a half because we got like our initial work done, our initial work done, and then we realized we don't know how to proceed. So we're gonna wait until our other group members are around, and then we'll try and do something. The project we have to do is, I'm trying to think of how I should describe it. It's for a class about control systems. And what we have to do is, we have to program a controller, a digital controller that I'm like thinking away, I should have said that first. So we have this system where it's a long plank of metal, and there's a car on it, and there's a fan on the car. And the fan has, like, you know, a thrust force it gives out, and that force propels the car up the ramp. What we have to do is program it as a digital controller that gets the car to a particular position and then keeps it there, even if you, like, push it or whatever. You heading out, Game Dog? All right. Thanks for stopping by, my dude. I appreciate it. If you haven't already, you should all follow Game Dog on Twitch. I know he just got done playing Ni no Kuni 2. He's been uploading those archives to YouTube as well. Have a good night, Game Dog. I promise you won't die while you're gone. Okay, thank you all for waiting while I walked all the way back here. I appreciate your patience. Every time, okay, every time when I'm in Violet City, I think I have to go down here, but it's a dead end. It happens to me every time. We'll go around. One thing that's bothering me that I forgot about is that you can't run in this game, and it's driving me insane. I'll go this way. I think we can... yeah, fine, we'll go this way. I'll lead with Pidgey so we can get more experience. Did we ever figure out when Pidgey evolves? I want to say it's 16. I want to say it's 16 and 36, just like the starters. But, you know, it could be 18. I used to use Pidgey all the time, so I should know. $1 million, yes! I thought kids these days were loaded. What the fuck? This game was made in a different time, clearly. I'm Frida of Friday. Nice to meet you. Here's a poison barb for you. Oh, I received poison barb. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll ever get any use out of that. It powers up poison-type moves, but... well, I guess that would apply to Sludge Bomb. So if we ever have Sludge Bomb, we can use it for that. And there is a TM for that later in the game, so it's possible. But for a majority of the game, we can't use it. Oh, I didn't know you got the old rod from this guy. That's pretty cool. 18 for Pidgey? Bummer. Alright. Well, here's Union Cave. Oh, fuck. I didn't think he'd fly you. I got spooked. Bird Keeper Peter. We are overleveled, but that's okay, because it's still not good enough. Good enough to kill this one Pidgey, that is. I'll use the repel, I was thinking about it, don't worry. I was actually thinking, like, if I should try taking a few steps first, and then using it. See if I can, I don't know, like, game it somehow, but I'm thinking I'll just walk in and use it. With my luck, we'll just get a Rattata on the first step, and that'll be it. It's in the name of Lapras. Oh yeah, I forgot. We actually used Lapras and Fire Red too. It would be really funny if our team ended up being identical. Because we have Pidgey already. We're getting Lapras eventually. Oh man. Pidgeotto learns 2 moves before evolving? I believe it. That actually sounds about right. I think it learns wing attack at 30? Something ridiculous like that. Until then, you're using Gust. You have to rely on normal type moves, basically. Alright. Oh boy, Union Cave. We will lead with Coryweed for now. We'll probably switch him though. We'll use a potion on Stink Butley. I like how they give you flash right before this cave, but you have no use for it. Alright, here we go. Repel. Alright, the race is on. I'm gonna do this as optimally as I can. Isn't that Lapras only on Fridays, or does that not exist in Original 2? It should only be on Friday. And I put in my day as Friday initially. So if the in-game clock is frozen, then it should be fine. I shouldn't have gotten that item. That was stupid. I wasted like what, 6 steps? 1, 2. I wasted 4 steps because of that. Oh man. That better not come back to bite me. I'm thinking we'll get through the Union Cave and then we'll quit for tonight. We'll probably continue tomorrow, hopefully earlier in the day. Onyx. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, this guy. I mean, we can fight him. It won't add any more steps, so that's fine. Oh, okay, good. Oh, you know what, actually? So I was thinking, I'm also stressing, thank you. What I was thinking was, I hope that turning doesn't count as a step, but I don't think it does. This Geodude is level 4. What the fuck is this? This pathetic-ass Geodude dares to present itself before me. First of all, how dare you? I'm gonna throw rocks at you. That gave me more experience than it should have. I like Geodude's little animation it does. It looks like it's knocking on your door. I don't think that Geodude double resists Rock Throw. I think if it did, we'd be doing less damage. Yeah, because Rock doesn't resist Rock, that's right. It's a weird thing. You would think Rock would resist Rock, but it doesn't. Oh man, the final Geodude. This one was like too long to kill without Celery, so we'll do that. Nimbra, what do you think of the new game mode in Fire Emblem Heroes Grand Conquests? I'm kind of torn on it. I think it might be terrible, but I can't tell yet. It's too soon. Alright, here we go. I kind of want to look at a map, actually, so I don't waste any steps by accident. Guess what I'm pulling up. Alright. Union Cave. Yeah, it doesn't have a... Does it have a full map? Union Cave map. It's a good thing I checked. So, there's an item down there, but we'll never get it. Unless I remember to come back here later. Maybe I'll come back later with more repels. I could do that. Oh, that TM is actually the TM for Swift. That's somewhat useful. I may actually come back here. It gives you orbs, therefore it is meh. I feel that. I think it's kind of a disorganized mess, honestly. I don't think it explains itself very well. I don't like having a new currency, too. The spears. I don't mind having more game modes, just this one in particular doesn't seem very good. But maybe once you get, like, your favorite 8 units among your own units and your friends' units that, like, just destroy those battles, maybe then you'll enjoy it more. Gale Force units and Quick Riposte tanks are overpowered in that mode. So maybe once you get a team full of those. Yeah, that's another weird thing. That was a really bad decision, I think, not letting you choose your own team. Gotta look back at the map here. We're close. We're getting there. We're about halfway through. I don't know how many steps we've used. We did it, Reddit. No encounters. If you weren't around for the explanation, I'll explain again. The reason we didn't want any encounters in Union Cave is because we want to come back later and get Lapras as our first encounter. Once I get more repels, I'll go back in there and explore properly. Oh, this is a new route. Okay, hold on. I want to check what we can get. Route 33. It's literally just this one bit of grass. Okay. You'll be real excited to hear what we can get. Rattata, Spearow, Geodude, Hoppip, and Ekans. Oh, okay. Good. I'm gonna save this encounter for later because we can get Heracross here with Headbutt. Somebody's gotta remind me to come back here later. Also, Heracross has a 30% chance of showing up. So that is pretty cool. Let's see. Otherwise, you can get Spearow and Apom, which are okay. Spearow and Fearow is like a squishier Pidgeot, so that'd be fine. Our team's looking pretty good, I think. I actually really like Bayleaf. I think Bayleaf is a cute Pokemon. I don't mind Meganium either. It's just, I don't know. I don't like using the Johto starters. I only use them when it's optimal, like this. It'd be silly not to use your starter in this Nuzlocke, I think. I've had playthroughs where I skip the starter altogether. I had one where I used Pidgey as my starter. I remember that. Ow. I could use more berries. I don't know if you can ever get Machop in this game. I can't recall any route or cave where you can get Machop. Maybe the Mortar Cave? Your Blast is Cyndaquil? Yeah, Cyndaquil's pretty cool. I think of all the final evolutions, Typhlosion is my favorite. What? Celery is evolving? Yay! Your celery evolved in the Bayleaf. Repel's effect wore off. Excuse me. Oh god. I'm so professional. Alright, well, I'm thinking we should probably end the stream. I'll go to the Pokemon Center first. We have a lot to be excited for, though. We have Lapras, who we can get almost certainly now. And we have Heracross, who we may be able to get. It'll be a while before we can use Lapras, though. Alright, I'm gonna save. Let's actually look at the team real quick. Get a review here. We have Coreyweed, the Geodude. He has the highest attack, I'm pretty sure. Bayleaf. Celery. I'm actually surprised she has lower attack than Geodude. 31 to 26. Their defense stats are similar, though. We have Stink Buttley, the Pidgey, whose stats are not very good. Snapple, just the epitome of a bench Pokemon. Game Dog, the Rattata, and Waka, the Bellsprout. Wait. Okay, yeah, I think Waka had 17 attack, and I was thinking, wait, is that more than Pidgey? But it's not. Okay, that'll do it. Yeah, I got a female starter. I mentioned that earlier. Yeah, it's crazy. I've been getting super lucky with that recently. In my Ultra Moon playthrough, I got a female Poplio my first try. I forgot to save too, so that was pretty good. Alright, well thank you all for joining. Coreyweed, I'm happy to have you around again. It was a pleasant surprise to see you pop up. The next stream will probably be tomorrow, hopefully earlier in the day. Although if I decide to be productive, then I may not stream. We'll see about that. Thanks again for watching. Game Dog, Nimble Rat, Coreyweed. We got 2 new followers today. Hold on, I gotta thank the new followers. It's been a while. Let's see how long it's been since our last follower. Oh man, it's been... Oh, it's actually worse than I thought. It's been 2 months since our last follower. Smash Bros. Crossing, he was here too. Our new followers are Sentient High and Naruto Fan. Thanks again, my boys. Alright, I'm heading out. Have a good night.